Aloha! Today we are going to learn how directed art activities can support our children who are fearful of how do I begin to draw a picture? What do I do when I sit down with a paper and a crayon and the teacher says, please draw a picture of whatever? By helping children through a directed art activity, we're giving them the known, something that they can build upon, always drawing from what they can do. In kindergarten, once we have taught shapes, it's a wonderful opportunity to be able to use directed art, to take them step by step using shapes they know to create new pictures, new objects, new items in their pieces of illustrations. Right now, I want to take you through just a little quick lesson that I used to do in my kindergarten classroom when we were going to study owls. I would enjoy having the children at their seats. I would take it step by step, so they would have pencil, they would have paper in front of them. And I would ask them to not go ahead, but to simply take the direction I give them and then lay their pencil down on the paper, and I would know it would be time to move on to the next directive. So together, let's begin. Knowing that we have our shapes very comfortably known, we're going to start with picking up our pencil and creating the head of the owl. And we will use a known shape, the circle, for the head. And I would instruct my children, go ahead, you draw your circle toward the top of your page. At that point, once I have seen their circle is drawn, I would invite them, place your pencil down and I'll know you're ready to continue. Great job! Next, we're going to use a shape we know, oval, to create the body of our owl. I'm going to start at the top, make our oval, and of course there's really no right or wrong. If it's a little bit sideways or lopsided, that's okay. And once I have seen my children have drawn their oval, I will invite them once again, place your pencil down. I'll know you are ready to go on. It's a wonderful opportunity that we can also say, wow, informally, who's listening? Who's having some difficulty with this? And we can work the room if we need to help with guiding the hand of that young artist. Next, we're going to do the wings. We're going to use triangles, shapes we've already learned, but only a part of one. We're going to start toward the top, come out and back in. Again, on the other side, start toward the top, come out and back in. Using triangles, we can have successful experiences drawing the wings and the feet, or the claws, the talons. Triangle, triangle. And one more triangle can help us with the beak. From there, we can talk to the children about the fact that obviously owls have feathers, that if we take our crayon and we do a rough line down the side, if we do a rough line around the center and we can make it multicolored, that would be fine as well. If we can put some lines on the talons or the lower triangles, we can help them to see how the owl is coming together. Finally, we're going to go ahead and, with a very rough line, make what looks like a bird in flight or two like half circles. We can put our circles in for eyes. We can enjoy them doing tufts if they want to. We can enjoy having them putting the final touches on any way they wish. I would then, once they have completed their directed art activity with the owl, I would invite them to go ahead and add some details. And they could use lines that they are familiar with, straight lines to make branches, to make the tree that's going to enjoy being the perch for our owl. Maybe they want to go ahead and put a moon in the sky, and then they would complete the rest of the coloring and decorating at the art table during center time. By doing an art activity such as this, I have now implanted some independence in my students, so that during the week or two that we are studying owls, if I ask them to illustrate a story that they have written, they will have a beginning place to start their work. They will know that they can use shapes that they are familiar with to be able to draw their owl. We're now going to take this the next step, in that we're going to use shapes we know to create an under the sea picture.